Hey folks, so this is the second portion of the videos in section 4.1. So if you'll go down please to the part where we're talking about specific polynomials. Really quickly, a quadratic is always going to have a degree of 2. A cubic will always have a degree of 3, and a quartic will always have a degree of 4. We do have ones that are higher than that, but we don't have special names for them. Okay, let's talk about extrema. Extrema, these are either going to be maximum and minimum values or maximum and minimum points. So extrema is kind of the umbrella term that talks about all of your maxes and mins. So the first thing to take note of is that I'm either going to have max or min points. If I'm dealing with points, then I'm automatically dealing with a coordinate. So your answer for a maximum or a minimum point would be a coordinate. A maximum or a minimum value is only going to be a y value. We talked about this back in chapter 3. Then we have, you notice an example graph here. And let's take a look first of all at the top of this particular graph. This is definitely a maximum. We would not just call this a maximum, we would call this an absolute maximum because it is absolutely the highest point on that particular graph. Secondly, let's go to, I believe this is the one that's next. This one is also a maximum, but it's not the highest point in the whole graph. It's just a maximum in his own little neighborhood. And so we would call that just a local maximum. It's just in his own neighborhood that he is a maximum. The third one that we're going to deal with is this one right here. And this guy is a minimum, but notice he is not the minimum point in the whole graph. He's not the lowest point in the whole entire graph. There are other points on the graph that are lower than he is. So we would call that then a local minimum.